Good morning, Sentinels. Haz here with a quick start guide for launch to help out a little bit. If you're looking for a build or some tips on an easy way to reach endgame, or well, you might be just looking for a good, powerful combination to play and get those pure platinum missions, here it is. Keep in mind this is strictly for going through the campaign and leveling, as it's obviously too early for any endgame theories. While all the weapons are very strong, the smoothest and easiest I found so far has been the swords, and there are many reasons for it. The sword has the best mobility in the game, combined with good attack speed and spirit siphon, but most importantly, perhaps you can dodge with swords at any point, making it the safest weapon to play. This build is very straightforward. It focuses on using swords in your light attack, aka the square weapon slot, and your two spectral attack slots or your triggers. For your heavy attack slot, I do recommend the ranged weapon, the bow or the staff, as there can be enemies which are annoying to reach with a melee weapon, or bosses that require you to have a bow. So we choose a sword for its ease of use as a light weapon, but the two spectral swords are also incredibly useful and powerful. They allow you to have a continuous onslaught with your spirit swords, dealing really good damage for a very sustainable amount of spirit points. It's also very good to mention that you can just hold down your spirit attack buttons to do so it's really easy on your fingers as well. This is already one of the highest damaging weapon combinations currently that we know early game, and as I said, it will guide you easily until endgame where you can experiment more. Now then, what is required for this to work well? Since on low levels you can't really have the perfect items, you gotta make use of what you have, and for this, you will want to focus on SP regeneration, and I recommend critical chance. For SP regeneration, one fixed thing you can use is a shaman's necklace accessory that has a really good fixed SP passive, usually accompanied by other spirit regenerating enchantments. On the rest of your equipment, I personally would prioritize SP regen as your most important stat. SP on kill is not bad, but definitely not as good as regen. SP siphon is also useful to make sure your light attacks give you good amounts of SP. Usually enchantments like SP regen if you are above 50% health, or SP regen on consecutive hits is very good on swords. The goal is to get a good amount of SP regen that can 100% maintain your spectral sword attacks during fights, and from there, it is just that easy. Once you reach this point, feel free to experiment with your items, switch out some SP regeneration for more damage, or health to keep your character balanced, as if your SP is always on maximum, that's a waste of enchantments. Later down, the campaign missions get somewhat harder and you can easily die, so I do recommend on switching in some healing enchantments if you find yourself dying. But that is it for this quick start build to help you going in Babylon's Full. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section and let me know what other videos you would like to see. Have fun, Sentinels!